everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. You know what today is? Today's day 3. Day 3 of 31 Days of Horror. 31 Days of Halloween. 31 Days hath October. Those are the 3 different things I hear people call this great month. You know, the tribute to horror, the tribute to Halloween, whatever you want to say. And yeah, so I'm on day 3, and day 3 is gonna be satanic. Yeah. Stars Jeffrey Combs and Angus Scrimm. So the basic story is that the movie just kind of like throws you right in to the entire story. At the very beginning, you hear a car crash. This girl's just kind of like limping along. You know, she survived the crash, but we not sure what really happened. And the whole plot unfolds over time throughout the movie. It's done very well, and what it is that this girl, like I said, she survives this car crash, and she's taken to the hospital, and they do what they can, and they rebuild her face. Angus Scrimm plays a doctor, and he's basically her physician, and he rebuilds her face, and he says in the movie, we had to use shards of bone here and shards of bone there to rebuild your face, and they used a picture to give her the, you know, she doesn't remember anything. She's like, you know what? I know that there's a picture of me standing next to a guy. Well, that's your father. And she's like, but I don't remember him as my father, you know. And I mean, that's part of it. And then there's this weird spirit board, Ouija board that's involved. Killings happen. She winds up basically at a what would you call it? I mean, it's like a boys' home, but it's not just for boys. It's a co-ed home, I guess you would say. You know, it's not an orphanage. I mean, she is an orphan, but it's not really that. It's more like it's more like a home for troubled teens, because some of the people say that they have parents, they just live there because, you know, they don't like their father beating on them, or their alcoholic mother, or whatever, you know. So she winds up there, and that's where all the bad stuff starts happening. And yeah, it's an interesting movie. I think I bought this I bought this when one of the many video places around here went out of business. This was bought at a fire sale. I want to say Hollywood Video, but I don't see the... Hollywood Video used to do the little red thing up here where it would say horror, and it'd have like a sticker. So I don't think it was Hollywood Video. It could have been a few of the other video places that went out of business. And it just kind of got lost in my collection. I don't think I've ever watched this movie until today, which is really, really odd. Like I said, Angus Scrimm is in it. Angus Scrimm plays the doctor, and you got Jeffrey Combs in. He plays a cop, and I know that they bill it as, you know, Jeffrey Combs, but honestly, he's not in it that much. I mean, that's kind of like, this is made in 2006. This is like when there was like direct-to-video movies, and everybody was like making like 1,000 movies. You know, you'd see Tony Todd or Jeffrey Combs or something like that, and they'd be like, oh yeah, I made like 20 movies in 1 year, you know. And they made 20 movies in 1 year because some of those movies are in it for like about a minute, but they still got paid. I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that's the way that this comes off. He's in it for a few scenes, and that's about it. So the girl, I believe it's Annie Sorrell, and I mean, it's got a really cool story to it. It unfolds. That right there is the what do they call that? Not pendulum, the piece that you use to move across the Ouija board. Starts with a P. I'm blanking on it right now though. So it's the planchette. There we go. That's the planchette in the movie. It's not bad. I enjoyed it. Like I said, this is what I watched for day 3 of the 31 Days of Halloween. So as always, like, subscribe, share, and comment. You know, when you do subscribe, ring that bell, ding that bell. That way you know whenever I'm putting something new up. Comment. I always want to know what you have to say. And for the people that are doing this here and are over on Facebook, I started a group over on Facebook called the 31 Days of Challenge. Go over there, sign up. You know, you could post all your stuff there. For that's for the 31 days. It's so that everyone that is doing this gets to watch or look at something that they might not know that person, and so they might not know that person is doing this, and everyone gets to watch everything. With that, of course, I am the 13th Wolfman, and I'm on the prowl.